You go to hell before you die.
Hello! I am Louie Grenwitch, Master of Games. Ha! I have returned to the game show world after being cruelly barred from the industry by baseless accusations of something I didn't even do, something that never even happened. I've returned to bring games to you, sweet baby child, sweet child of mine, to insert them into your mind, to give you new ideas, new thoughts about living, to be close to the Lord. As you know, I have participated in many successful game shows such as Whack the Rat, Extreme Edition, and Satanic Panic, and it put me closer to God. But now, I bring God to your doorstep. I bring God to your children, to your mothers, and whatever. I bring you excellent game show. The final game show. The only game show that matters. Tonight, 2 contestants will compete to win 5 fabulous prizes. Only one will prevail, and they will be tested, their wits, they will be broken, remade, built in God's image, because they have fallen. They are like clay, big balls of clay that I will remold. Let's meet them, shall we? You, your name's Bean. Ah, Bean. How are you feeling today, Bean? Bean.
Yeah, I've got a little bump on the head from where I was bludgeoned, but
No,
apart from that, I'm just happy.
Are you excited to win a fabulous prize?
I'm very excited to claim what is rightfully mine, yes I am.
Yes, exactly. Yes. We'll get to that later. And now, you're like a twig, aren't you? You're like a sort of like a little insect man running around.
No, I don't.
What's your name, lads? Matthew.
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 My name's Matthew.
How are you feeling today about the show?
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm gonna win. I think.
Do you? Really?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I'm only joking with you, Matthew. I'm only joking with you, Matthew. It's fine. No.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you know each other at all? Have you met in the past?
No, No.
Very funny. Tell me about your allegiance to Christ, Ben and Matthew.
One time, this person came to my door and they handed me a pamphlet and they said if I didn't take the pamphlet, then Jesus would poke me in hell for all of eternity.
Really?
I don't want that, so I'm very allegiant to Jesus and his cruel poking ways.
You've got nice sunglasses as well, I like them. They're very nice. Matthew, what about your allegiance to Christ, our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ? Christ.
I'm unsure.
Christ. What do you mean you're unsure? Why would you be unsure about the Lord and Saviour saving your eternal soul?
I don't know, it just seems like a big choice.
Let's focus on the show. Now, you two are going to win some fantastic prizes. Or possibly, one of you will win. One of you will win. And that prize will change your life forever. Now, let's roll out your prizes and see what you're going to win! Your prizes include The Concept of Fear, Futurama Season 7, The Real Diamond, Real, The Key, and The Soul of Captain Lou Albano.
Do you know someone that owns a gun or a knife?
Wow! Those are some fantastic prizes, right?
Matthew.
Yes. Now, young man, what prize would you like?
I'd like this soul.
What one are you
I'd like that.
You're pointing to this one. You want this one? Is that all? Yeah. You want this one? Very good. Mitoshi! What prize do you want?
Hang on. So, you said that one was season 7 earlier.
Yes,
but
it is.
It says season 8 on it, and I was just wondering which one.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Stop joking around, Michael.
Matt. I'll just pick it. I just like that.
Tell me what season it is, though.
I just.
Tell me. Look at it.
It says
Look at it. What does it say?
8. But obviously it's not 8, it's 7.
I need you to say it for me, though.
It's season 7. 7.
Excellent prize pick, my lad, my boy, my son, my man, my dad.
Okay.
Amazing! They've picked their prizes. Wow. They have cognitive function. But now, let's test their strength, let's test their will, let's test their minds. In our first game. Do you like grapes? Welcome to the first round. It's grape peeling action. Now, Ben, do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're doing here today?
Leaving my head alone?
No. We're answering trivia.
Oh.
But the trivia isn't what's important here, Benjamin. You see these grapes.
Okay, they make my...
You see these grapes?
Yeah.
You see, once these grapes are peeled, with each grape you peel, that'll be 1 point. You must peel as many grapes as possible in the 5 minutes, while also answering trivia. If you answer 3 trivia questions incorrectly, your time is up. The game is over, and you need to leave my home. But, to add to the pressure, I've hired my buddy, my pal, my cool bye guy, and yet Rahman. Look at him. He's deaf, you know. He's never heard a word. His mother deafened him to make him strong. Because then when the soldiers came to his door, they tried to go. They went wee wee, and he couldn't hear it.
I'm intimidated, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm very, very nervous. Yeah. Not about the trivia questions, of course, about the scary Russian man he plays at the end of the
I
table.
didn't say he was Russian. He is though.
He is Russian. I know. I can tell. That's one of my special traits.
That's okay, all right. And yet, he's a cool man. He's a cool guy. He wears hats a lot. He wears big hats. Wears big hats. He's gonna be staring you down today. He's got shares in Microsoft. Is that impressive?
That is impressive.
Is that impressive to you?
I'm so impressed. I just couldn't hold it back. That their escaping was just pure. I can't handle this man. I think.
You raised his brother in existence. You know.
How do you do that?
Anyway, let's begin.
Oh my God.
All the questions about Right to Hell Retribution. Who is the main character of the game?
Drake Conway.
True or false? The game has sex scenes fully clothed.
True.
Who published Right to Hell Retribution?
Deep Silver.
Correct. The creators of this game was Utenex Limited, but what game did they create beforehand?
NASCAR.
Correct. Jack Conway has a complex and tragic backstory, the lines of which we have never seen. What war was he a veteran of?
Vietnam.
Correct. The game is riddled with glitches, but specifically what glitches commonly happens in the motorbike races?
Fall through the floor.
Oh, correct. What symbol is on the front cover of the game's box?
Skull.
What is the name of the enemy gang of the game?
Devil's Hand Gang.
How many hours is the game?
Between 9 and 15.
Correct. True or false, Road to Hell Retribution is a video game?
True.
Correct. What did Eurogamer give the game out of?
1 out of 10.
Correct. Name the 2 cancelled spin-offs of the game.
I don't know.
Incorrect. 1 fail. Name 1 platform the game can be played on.
Xbox.
Correct. Wait, specifically which one?
360.
Correct. How many achievements does the game have all?
39.
Incorrect. Motorcycle gangs really love big leather. Leather. Where does the leather come from?
Cows.
Correct. Who is the final boss of Road to Hell Retribution?
He's that one guy.
You better answer.
He's the leader of the...
What's his name?
Doesn't have a name.
Incorrect. Stop! Stop!
I'm cleaning after myself.
He's really angry at you. You can't tell.
I can tell.
He's feeding.
I can feel him in my soul.
I can feel his heat.
It's still in my soul.
Now let's count up those grapes.
This reminds me of my family.
Well, do you know what your family would think of you right now?
I don't know.
They'd be very disappointed in you. Look at that. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic.
I don't know.
There's three there, there's three there, three there. Look how many are in that box.
My family doesn't have any skin anymore.
That's unfortunate. Well, you've got a total of 3 points for this round. Bang for your buck. And yet I'm so sorry you had to be here to see this pathetic display. I know you wanted to go see your brother's wedding. His brother's in a polyamorous relationship.
I could feel him in my
There's
mind.
like 10 people get married to.
He's in my brain.
Is that how polyamorous relationships work? He doesn't know. Anyway, let's move on to our next contestant, Man. That last round was really sad. He did terribly. Will you do any better? This isn't yet. He's my best friend. We've known each other since the war. Which war, you ask, I hear? The fifth one.
Okay.
Those aren't his lips. They're not real. They're plastic.
Why?
They're plastic. Because he lost them.
How?
He was kissing someone and that person bit the lips off by accident. He took them, he stole them from him.
Oh my
He
god.
hunted that person down, he killed them, he blew them up with his mind. Isn't that impressive? How people can do that with their minds.
Holy shit.
Can you do that with your mind?
I've never tried.
Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to ask you some questions on this television show, Rick and Morty. This godless, sinful show. And then it's going to stare you down. You're going to be peeling these grapes. Are you ready for that? Can you do that?
I am ready. Matthew.
What?
I'm ready.
He's actually really short. Those are fake legs. Anyway,
Oh,
let's
wow.
begin! What is the name of Morty's father?
Rick? No.
Incorrect.
Jerry.
One fail. Who are the two creators of Rick and Morty?
Dan Harmon and...
That's the press of you.
Uh,
Took too long. What network did Rick and Morty originally air on and still airs on?
Adult Swim.
Correct. In the episode Total Recall, what character is shot in the chest after being mistaken for a parasite?
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Correct. True or false? Jesus has appeared in the series.
False.
Incorrect. Time's up.
What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? When was he in
The
it?
one on the train.
The one on the...
He appears
The
at
one
the
in the
end.
circular train?
Yes, he appears at the end.
Are you kidding?
Yep.
Fuck.
I know him yet. He just sent me a message. What do you think you're doing?
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. The humour is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head.
Now,
There's also
we're going to be
Rick's
moving on to the
nihilistic
next round. We're going to
nihilistic
decipher some
outlook,
humans, some people, and
which
some
is
others, and
deftly
some
woven
birds.
into his
Ooh, won't that
characterisation.
be exciting?
His
Love
personal
ya. See
philosophy
ya.
draws
Let's go
heavily
there.
from narrowed night.
Welcome to the second round. You join us in this game, Frog, Human, and Other. Well, it was Frog, Human, and Other, but we had to switch it to birds because frogs are disgusting. They're vile. They're goo in them, and I don't like it. So we chose something less gooey and more meaty. Now, I have merged various things together and then took pictures of them and then killed them off screen because God did not want me to do this, but I had to. It was for a game show, he'll understand. Now, I have merged two things with these various fowl. A human and some disgusting other thing that is non-human. Something wrong? Wrong?
I just react to smiles with smiles.
Ah,
It's a defense mechanism.
that's a good quality. Now, you will get 1 point for telling me whether this has been merged with a human or an other. You will get 2 more points if you can tell me what that specific bird is and what the other/human is. Now, hidden amongst these slides there is a hidden Lou Albano question. I will ask you this question. If you get it wrong, you will lose 5 points. If you get it right, you will gain 5 points. Are you ready, Metro? Ben, you ready? Very good. Then we'll begin. Oh, and also you'll be buzzing in. So please buzz in however you can. With a noise. Beep?
Yeah,
Is that you buzzing in?
I think so.
What would you like to say? What has this been
Okay.
merged with?
I think that is Patrick Troughton merged with some form of eagle.
Well, you're right. That is a human being. That is a human being merged in there. But it's not Patrick Troughton, and it's not an eagle. You get 1 point. You get no points. It was actually a parrot and the queen.
Like the queen.
Clearly. Next slide! Ah, one of my favourites. I used to like him a lot. Buzz in whenever you can. Come on, it's quite simple.
Beep.
Ah, you beat it in! What do you think this is?
Absolutely no. I think like a turkey and that.
You think it's mixed in with that?
That.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. But
Well, you're completely wrong. Well, you're right. You said it was mixed in with an other. It was mixed in with another. It was mixed in, not with those things you said. It was clearly mixed in with a flamingo and a pug.
oh, how could I be so blind?
You are a fucking idiot. Next slide! Oh, Captain Lou
found
Albano!
Captain Lou Albano.
Okay, your question. Captain Lou Albano portrayed the character of Mario with his brother Luigi. But what was his career outside of the role?
He was a wrestler.
Correct! That's 5 points! Yes! You're doing very well,
Matthew.
Matthew! Ah, well done.
I'm good at this question.
That's a total of 7 points you've racked up in this game. Next slide!
I'd like to buzz in, please.
You want to buzz in?
I think that is an other. I think that's a hornbill and a gun.
That's an excellent guess.
This is a classic game show staple. I've seen this many a time.
Classic game show staple of a hornbill and a gun, and you're completely right. That's 3 points to you. Bad luck there, Milo.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
What? What's wrong? Silly Milo, you were doing so well, and now you've fallen down. And now this what?
Buzz.
Yes?
Bird and a person. That's my guess.
That's 1 point. Do you want to say who it is?
No.
You don't want to say who it is? You don't have any clue who that could be?
Female.
Incorrect. It was obviously Crow and Pillboy.
Oh.
My lovely boy here.
Oh.
That's what he looks like, really. That was an old image.
Okay.
Ah. Classic.
Buzz.
Yes, what do you think this is?
Kingfisher and a fish.
Kingfisher and a fish.
Yeah.
You're completely wrong! No points. It was obviously a penguin and a tent.
Okay.
Now, next slide! Ugh. I don't know what that one is.
Like buzzing, I like to say that's an other and a person.
That's wrong! You fool! It's always a bird and another bird and a bird. You fool! There's always a bird involved. That was clearly Robin and actress Billie Piper.
I think that was the concussion I received earlier. It's my apology.
What? Shut up! No, don't mention that. Going very poorly now, very poorly. Next slide! That's a Captain Lou Albano question. That's a Captain
Buzz.
I
I've buzzed.
You Captain Lou Albano question. I know him. Now, Captain Lou Albano portrayed the character Mario on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. But who portrayed his brother?
Captain Luigi Bano.
You were doing so well. I had such high hopes for you. And now I'm back to thinking you're a disappointment. That is incorrect! You minus 5 points. Next slide! Ah, of course. What is this?
Is that a trash bag? Bag of trash, of teeth maybe. I don't know what's in the bag, but that's clearly a bag and trash.
Trash bag
in
of
my
teeth
opinion.
with a little heart in the bottom of it.
Potentially, yes.
Yes. Very interesting, very interesting. That's incorrect! Of course, this was a swan and a dog. And now we move on to the final round. Get ready. I hope you're ready. This will be a tough one.
Buzz, that's Finn.
No, I don't know who that. You know that's Finn.
I know
I don't
him.
know who that. That's not part of the.
He's my brother.
Is he?
My brother Finn. That is my brother Finn.
Well, I don't know how that. Yeah, I suppose you know who it is, so you get 3 points. I didn't put that in.
That sounds reasonable, yes.
Yeah. I guess that's the end of the game now. That wasn't how I intended to end it.
Hang on. How did you get that?
That's
picture?
not. Milo, you did very well that round.
did you-
You amassed a mighty pile of points. That's very impressive for such a small child.
What have you done with my brother?
Now, moving on to the next round where we mould some creatures as God moulded us from the clay of flesh. Yes, that game went well, or good, or something else. Milo, I have to say you did especially well. I'm very happy with that. No, what?
I'm Matthew.
You're fucking looking at me again. Now, on to the third game. It's going to be a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my sound boy. He lives there. It's perfect. He's going to be describing something, along with someone else I found. You're going to have to create those characters, but first, you've got to pick them. So, Michael, I need you to pick M or J.
M.
You want M.
M.
You want M.
Yeah.
You want M.
Yeah.
You want M.
Yeah.
Very well. You have J. Have you changed?
No.
All right. That's nice. Now, let's roll that footage!
Okay, so they were bitten by a radioactive spider, they fight crime, and they're a superhero. They're in a van.
I don't know what happened there at the end. But that's there now, so we're not going to ask any questions about it. And now you, the one, Ben. Yes, your one.
It's a
Begin!
guy, he's got a ponytail, wears almost a suit and tie, I guess, without the jacket. He's got quite a long head, I think. Oh, and he's got glasses.
That was my eye in that video.
Why?
You don't have eyes.
What?
I can see through your glasses. There's
What?
nothing behind you.
On with the next game. We'll begin. You will have to create those things described to you. You will have 3 minutes to do so. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. 3 minutes and 19 seconds to do so. You will complete it, I will judge it. You also then have to guess what I've actually described, what you've made. You have to do that. Are you prepared? Are you ready?
You ready? Yes. I'll kill you.
Humanity was a waste of space. Begin the game! Ah. They're working away there, Matthew Gilby. Wait, what? No, that's not your name, sorry. I'm so sorry. Michael's working away there, he's working as hard as he can. Oh, that's really poor job there of unpackaging that. Now look at Ben over here. You see, he's very methodical in how he's working. You see, he's placing them together bit by bit. You see, this is finished cubes. Finished cubes are made to be slotted into each other. Now, I've never played with finished cubes myself, and I took these off a boy. But these finished cubes are especially finished, and especially cubish. See, Ben understands this. You see, he's part Finland, I understand. Now, he's working very hard here, he's trying his best, he's trying to do all he can, but oh, look at Milo there. Oh, look at Milo. What's he doing? He unwrapped that and then he just left it. Very wasteful. He's a wasteful man from what I hear. You know he's actually a bin man, I hear. You know he's a bin man, he lots of bins, he lots of trash. That's what he does. That's what he does for a living. Now, you see, Ben, he's built a little thing. He's built a little boy. As far as I can say, that's a boy. It's got a face. Boys have face. Man has a face too. Other people have faces as well. Now, let's go back to, what's his name? Marilyn. Let's go back to Marilyn. Marilyn Manson he's working real hard there. He's placing them all into one thing. He's not really doing anything. He refuses to make contact with me at all. It's almost like he's concentrating. Don't look at me. He's working very hard. He's trying his best. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. See, he's working hard. But now look at Ben. See, Ben, he's very methodical. He's a very methodical child. He's a maths genius. He's never failed a math club. He knows everything about numbers, and this translates quite well to this. He can stop everything to the perfect position. It's like that film. It's like that film with the man in it who's pretending. Who's very clever. He does that with the computers. It's like that film, and he's doing this. He's working very hard there. See, now let's go back to. This is a traffic display here. Look at this. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know what the pieces are. He probably doesn't even know this is finished cubes. He's not even touched my rainbow array. He's not doing anything. Oh, and now he's touching it on my prompt, of course. Oh, this is very sad. This is very sad. Now let's look at Ben. Let's see what he's doing. Now he knows exactly what he's doing right now. He's probably thinking to himself, "I'm a clever boy," and the man next to me is an infidel. Now, I wouldn't say that Ben has power, but if he did have power, he would run a country. He'd run several countries at one point, perhaps. But now we look at Milo. He is a minor despot at best. He would be dethroned within a week. He would be abandoned. He'd be living in a small town. He'd be doing washing, and then he'd be assassinated. But we don't know that. We don't know that fact, but it probably would happen. Now, you see, they're both doing. One is doing better than the other. I think you know who. Now, Milo. Keep working. Now, Milo's doing very poorly at the moment because I mainly can't see what he's actually doing. But you see, Ben, he's doing actually something perfect. He's made something that looks like a person. And from what I know, the video he was given displays a person, and that's very good for just the overall game in general, as that is the purpose of the game.
Okay.
Can you not be so confrontational, please? Now, as I understand, games are meant to be. Time's up.
He's in a band.
Now, I have to say, I didn't get a very good look at these when they were being made or being constructed, but these are genuinely quite disappointing.
Fuck you.
What did you say to me? Let's start with you, Milo. Let's start with you.
Okay, so
what is this?
from the description I got a description. Okay, he's a guy, he got bitten by a spider. Firstly, boom, he's ill. He's green, he's ill, he's not healthy, he's unhealthy. Second one, I can't remember any of the other ones, but he's in a band, he plays the drums. I would have made a hi-hat, but I didn't. I ran out of time. And he's got a little slug body, which is extra points because that's cool. That's cool. He's cool. And I'll tell you what, his name is.
What's his name? Tell me his name.
Robert. His name is Robert.
I'm going to stop you right there, Milo.
His name's
I'm going to
Robert.
stop you right there. Can you stop talking, please?
And
Can you stop talking? Can you stop talking for 1 second so I can berate you? You see this? You see this right here?
yeah.
Not only is that not what was being described in the slightest,
Yes, it is.
that's not even close.
It is what was being described.
No.
How dare you?
He's just so excited.
That, take that away. Get that out of here. Take it. I don't even want to look at it. You disgust me. You get 1 point for that.
Is that Spider-Man?
Well, actually,
The answer is Robert.
Spider-Gwen.
it was, of course, character Spider-Gwen.
Not Robert.
Not only was it not Spider-Man, which would have been giving you slightly more points, it wasn't. It was nothing. You made nothing, and I'm very disappointed. Now,
I nearly made Spider-Gwen.
now I'm going to ask you to shut up, please.
I nearly
Let's
did.
look at this, a superior model. You see, it's got a ponytail. It's got some sort of blue vest and a tie. That's close to what was being described, actually. That's quite close. That's close. That was close to what was being described on the characters on the screen.
Looks dumb.
Now, see the ponytail, see the craftsmanship, see the use of the finished bricks? Perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. Look at that. I would put that on my
have no
mantle if I
time.
had one. Stop commenting, please. Please stop commenting. You did a fantastic job, Ben, and I hope you're proud of yourself. Now, can you tell me what you think your character was?
Well, see, that's the main issue. See, I was very invested in the prompt. A beautiful man came into my head, yet I don't know his name.
Don't even have
I
a
think I'll
name.
call him Kev. But I don't know who he is. I don't think that's any of my business, personally.
Now, if I knew a man called Kev, I would say he's very similar to this man, but you are quite close. For your model, out of 5 points, you'll be getting 4 points. Very good. Unfortunately, we're getting no points for the actual answer, which is, of course...
Adrian Smith.
I've never heard of that man.
Neither have I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Now, this game has been very important to me. It's really sorted the wheat from the chaff. Is that the saying? What people say? Is that not what people say? It's not what people say. It's really sorted the sharks from the dolphins. We've done it. We've done it. Thank you, Ben. Milo, you're a disgrace. You disgusting vermin. Don't look at me.
In the vote. No, only in your mind, but I have received more votes, more mail, more literature on the captain. They say, Captain, you and only you are number one, and I and you. Well, I'm sure there are some fans who feel that you are.
Well, now that he's been dealt with, we can move on to the penultimate round. You'll see you've been provided with nice chairs. This will be important later on. Also, I know you both have fatigue from the dangerous chemicals you contracted to your body and the handling of those materials. I don't know where I got those from. They weren't very safe, obviously. That's a shame. That's a real shame. They shut down the lights. Welcome to Quotes from Captain Lou Albano. In a moment I will show you one quote, no, multiple quotes on one screen. I got confused. There'll be 2 other quotes alongside it. You have to figure out which one is Captain Lou Albano. It may be difficult, it may be hard, but you've got to figure it out and figure out what was he thinking at the time. Now this first one is especially difficult and you might not know this one straight away. Let's show you them. Let's put them on the screen. That guy has the brain of a dehydrated BB.
Buzz.
What?
Buzz.
What would you like to say?
Buzz.
I
It's
did.
the
It's the
first
first
one.
one.
Buzz.
It's
I
the first
buzzed.
one,
It's
yeah.
the
Buzz?
first one.
I did say it first though.
It is the
We've got
first one
audio
though.
proof.
Buzz.
I go with.
It's the first
Do you
one.
think it's the first one?
I think it is the first one.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. How would you show the answer? Show it.
Yeah.
Louie, how did you know that?
I'm a
I'm-
Louie Bano expert.
I'm
That's why I
incredibly
wanted
good at
so
this.
bad to finish my collection.
That's fair. Next quote then. Next quotes.
Oh.
The other quotes are from him and that's Tom Cruise. I think.
Is that Tom Cruise?
Is that-
You
I
really
think-
took the wind out of my sails there. I
Tom
was very
Cruise.
excited.
That's very upsetting actually.
You did
I
really.
sensed his ill intent.
You really.
right?
Next couple quotes. I will not get very far with this attitude. I'm hell when I'm well, and I'm never sick. Wow, everybody's cheating but me.
Buzz.
Buzz,
I believe it's that second one.
you think it's that one right there?
Yes.
I think it's the first one.
You think it's that?
Yeah.
Show us the answer! You very well.
I think the third one's Skeletor. He goes wow a lot.
That, you think that's Skeletor?
Yeah.
You're on 4 points at the moment from those two. That wasn't, that wasn't Skeletor.
He's right there.
That was the voice actress for Buzz. That's actor Charles Martinet.
That's what he wants you to do.
Oh.
Milo, I'm bewildered by this. He seems to know too much, and you haven't known much throughout this entire thing. But you're really ruining this for me. At the next, show the next one. Show the next one. Never mind what I said. Just do what I said. What a joke. Put some muscle into it. He's my brother from different mothers.
Buzz.
But I'm going to say Milo with that one.
Third one.
I think it's the second one,
You think-
personally.
You think it's the second one, you think it's that. Milo, you failed yet again. You're correct. That's 6 points you've got from
It
this.
was a
I
one
don't
and
need to
three.
wonder something about you.
He looked up.
Show the other. It was from Bowser and Skeletor.
No, it's Charles Martin.
Trying to undermine me. Next quotes. Often imitated, never duplicated. I will never be a memory.
Buzz.
Yes?
2.
Buzz, I think it's 3. I think the second one's Sephiroth.
You think it's...
I think it's 3. I think the second one's Sephiroth.
So you think it's that one, and you?
2.
You think it's that
No,
one?
I think I'm talking about the one at the bottom, number 3. That would be considered number 1.
You consider that one. That's number 1.
Yeah, that was number 1.
You're picking number 1.
Yeah.
You said number 3 though, so I'm going to make you pick number 3.
Well, I'm going to pick the third one, which is number 1, as we count downwards in the style.
So you picked that. Oh,
I picked
fine.
that one. And I
fine.
still think the second one is Sephiroth.
Michael, you fail. You didn't get anything. You get 2 points of that, and you're right. That was Sephiroth. That was Sephiroth. And of course, the other one was Reggie Fils-Aimé. Let's get a picture of Mr. Reggie Fils-Aimé right there.
I can't believe you looked up the Captain Louie
Shut up!
Bano wiki. You looked up the wiki.
What's this?
didn't you? You looked up the wiki,
What, 2 weeks ago?
and you remembered all
I've
that.
been researching
This.
about all
Shut
that.
up. Shut your fucking whore mouth.
You're cheating.
You shut up too.
He's cheating. Are you going to let him stand for this?
I'm
I'll
deducting
sit down.
points from both of you by the end of this if you keep talking. This is the only correct in your mind. Crushing your opposition like a grape is the only way forward in this business. And what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
I think the bottom one would be him. The second one's definitely Dracula.
I think the bottom one.
You think the bottom one is the one's me! I said that.
Oh.
I said that's Captain Louie Bano. You didn't get that one right, didn't you? You didn't do that in your research. And that one is Dracula. You got 1 point for that. I'm very angry. Show who it was. Look, that's me. That's Dracula. You've undermined this show. Why?
You're the one who undermined it
No,
by
you look at
cheating.
me too. You
He
explain yourself.
He did.
Explain yourself.
I'm doing it properly.
No, you're not. You're a
I'm
cheating
doing it properly.
bastard.
Everyone's cheating but me.
Don't talk to me. You look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. What you just did there was a disgrace, and I hope you know that.
I will be removing 3 points
Fuck you.
from your total.
Fuck.
Not your total. Shut up. Sit down. Your total. 3 points gone.
Okay then.
I thought you would be more. I saw your glasses and I thought you'd be my son, but you've disappointed me.
I'm not sure what you mean. You introduced me, the expert on catching an albino, and expect me not to know. This is deeper than you believe.
And now, you join us in the final round. Matthew. Ben. Welcome. This is the final game. It is a game of chance. It might have been something else. It might have been something better. It might have been something more engaging for you. But you've wronged me. Both of you.
I don't think that's true.
No, shut up. You skinny man. You tricked me. You pretended to know not as much as you actually did. And you've been a general disappointment this entire time. That model, I'm glad I destroyed it. It was very funny when I crushed it.
I hate you.
I'm glad. But there has to be a winner. There always has to be a winner here on Excellent Game Show. That was the name of the show. I realised I actually haven't said it that much. It doesn't matter now. This is a game of chance. I will be playing an intense game with my best friend, Anyet Varman, who you cruelly stole grapes from. We will be playing a game of epic proportions, and you will have to pick either me as the victor or Anyet. Ben or Judas. Who would you like to pick?
I think I have confidence in this guy's choice, so I think I'll like to choose whatever this guy chooses.
I hate you, so I'm choosing Anya.
Really?
Yeah.
So, if Anyet wins, you will gain 10 points, and you will as well. If Anyet loses, you will both lose 10 points.
I hate the show.
That is the. I'm glad. I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you more.
I hate you more than you hate me.
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
You're wasting a lot of energy on someone who hates you.
I hate you. I just want you to understand that I hate you.
Do you want your prize or not? I thought so. Now, let's play the final duel. This is God's will in human form. Play it! Fuck you.
He threw the game. That was obvious.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Oh.
He threw just to let you win.
Okay. All right.
Martin, you ever let me down? One time I put my trust in you and this happens.
No. You have to...
Shut
you
up!
saw what happened.
Oi! Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You both lose 10 points. Both of you.
I blame you for this.
You're in the minus numbers. Shut up. You... I don't like you very much because you cheated. You cheated very obviously. You just useless. There's nothing good about you. You did terribly.
Fuck you.
Get out.
I'm getting...
Oh, okay.
I'm out of here.
Little baby's gonna leave. Little baby's gonna run away. Okay.
I hate this show.
Bye-bye. See ya. Baby's gonna leave. Baby's gonna go away. Bye-bye. Well, congratulations, Ben. You won excellent game show.
Thank you, Father.
Don't say that.
You know who I am.
It's time for you to collect your prize. Thank you for watching. It's been a grand old time. It's been a great old time.
Thank you.